And again, the noise doesn't really bother me. So, oh, and look, Dolly's going to the bathroom. Let me pick it up. I'll be right back.
After finishing the Lincoln Highway route in Chicago Heights, I had a difficult time finding a place to stay the night in Illinois that was free or mostly free. So I made the decision to continue on to Elkhart, Indiana, instead, where I found a place for the night.
Okay, my friends, lots of changes today. I've been driving all day long. I'm pretty exhausted actually. And when I thought I found a space, I had to drive another 70 miles. So let me tell you what happened. I was gonna say Walmart. All the other Walmarts like up in Indiana that are gonna be along my next route specifically say you cannot overnight there. Some city ordinance or state ordinance or something. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, so it's like, all right, what am I gonna do? It's a holiday weekend. All of the RV, Lily's pulling me, by the way. All of the state parks, everything's booked up. It's a holiday weekend. I found this spot. It's the RV Hall of Fame Museum. It's actually on Harvest Host. It's a free spot to stay. You just have to visit their establishment. So it's in Elkhart, Indiana. And so I'm really excited that this worked out. Again, it's part of Harvest Host, which is interesting because Harvest Host is typically farms and vineyards. So I did finish the Lincoln Highway scenic route, and it was somewhat uneventful, I would suppose. Here's the good thing, like, it wasn't bad. I saw beautiful, beautiful farmlands. You know, things that you wouldn't see if you just went down the highway. So I like going on smaller streets instead of the highways because it's more laid back, and that's what this is all about. Being laid back and enjoying my time. So for that, it was nice. And so I don't want to discourage people from going because I guess the best word is it was simplistic. You know, it didn't have these like amazing cliffs and, you know, wild crazy things like I was seeing on the West Coast or in the national parks. So, but it was simplistic and beautiful and, you know, part of our history. So anyways, I did finish that, and it was good. I did it all. Well, I started part of it yesterday, and then I finished it today. Good morning, good morning. Well, it is time to go to the museum. I'm gonna close everything up because obviously I don't want anything to happen to Miss Lily. I did leave a little window open just in case, because it is warm out, but it's nice and windy, and I have the awning up, so that should hopefully help with keeping her cool. This shows how it's built from start to finish. Here is a 1954 Shasta travel trailer. It's a 1913 Earl travel trailer, Model T Ford. 1916 telescoping apartment. Here's the car, Model T, and then you add this on, which is the telescoping apartment. It pulls out into like a little sleeping compartment. And then you have your little kitchen over here. So here is a 1958 Airstream. Tennessee Traveler. It's a 1931 Model AA Ford house car. These are just incredible. Look at the seats. No seat belts. This is a 1935 covered wagon travel trailer. $1950 Fleetwood Sporter. It's got little bunks. Oh, and a little fridge, look. $1969 Status chassis mount truck camper. Oh my god, look at the floor. It's very spacious in here. Definitely has a total 50s vibe going on with that floor too. And green appliances. Oh, wet bath. It's green in there too. Oh look, this is where you drive. It's like a whole bench seat. I think we need to bring bench seats back. Hunt house car, 1937. Oh my god, that is seriously cool. Look at that. It's actually got lots of room. A place to sit, just one person. A little kitchen. A wet bath. Yeah. 1978 Coachman Leprechaun. Blast from the past, man. Look at this. The GMC motorhome. Oh my god, it's got shag carpet. Oh my god, look at its yellow. This is so hilarious. It's got a very divided room. That was pretty cool. If you're ever out here in Elkhart, Indiana, you've got to come over here and check this out. It's part of harvesthost.com too. So sign up for Harvest Host. I have a link on my blog. So I have decided to go ahead and start the Amish cultural route. It is part of the National Geographic's 300 Scenic Highways and Byways.
The Amish Cultural and Crafts Route is a fairly short trek from Elkhart, Indiana, just due east, about 28 miles. Just watch out for the Amish horse and buggies along the road. There's beautiful farmlands and Amish market centers to shop and eat.
This place is so adorable. I wish I was coming here when everything was open. You know, I'm a vegan though. It is hard to have like all of the stuff that they have here. It's a lot of pastries and cheese and things like that, but just wanted to show you really quick what it looks like.
After enjoying the beautiful homes, the markets, and seeing the Amish horse and buggies along the road, I finished the Amish cultural route just as it was starting to get dark and moved on to my parking spot for the night.
I am here at Walmart in... I don't even know where I'm at. I should probably look. I always do this. I just look at my Allstays app and figure out where I'm going. It's 4th of July, by the way, so you're hearing fireworks in the background. So I am in Walmart in Angola, Indiana. Where that blue dot is right there, that's Angola. And I was over here in Elkhart. Anyways, needless to say, I did the Amish tour. I would have liked to have done it yesterday where I could have actually gone into some of the shops. It's probably good that I didn't, I suppose, because I don't need anything for the RV. That's part of the problem too with doing all of this and going into shops and stuff is, one, I don't need anything for the RV. There's nothing that I can really get except if it's to enhance something in here. But to add anything, get decorations, I really don't need it. Second, I'm a vegan, so, and I eat whole food plant-based, which means no cheese, no dairy, no sugar. Well, as little sugar as possible. Most of the time I eat no sugar. There are occasions where I do eat a little bit, but it's just occasionally. There have been times too where I ate things that they said there was no eggs in it, and if I eat eggs, I immediately will break out, like itching my hands. I have a very high food sensitivity to eggs and partially to dairy. Two things to note on my little Amish tour. I intended to mention it earlier when I did the Lincoln Highway scenic route, but I noticed it on this scenic route as well, and that is I have seen so many cemeteries. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm on back road and it's more country or what the deal is. I don't know. But it could also be that this area was established in like early to mid 1800s. Secondly, okay, so I wanted to take more pictures of the Amish people on the road, but I didn't want to take their picture. Like, I have it on dash cam, but I think that they don't want you to specifically come up and take a picture of them. I think it's against their religion. So because I wasn't 100% sure, I wanted to be respectful of them and not take their picture. So, but anyways, it was pretty cool. Like the horse and buggies and then there was the cool factor at first. I thought it was really cool. And then as I was driving down I-20, which is just one way each lane going, east and west, and they're on the side road. The Amish are on the side road in their horse and buggy. So it's one horse that I've seen so far in a buggy. It's kind of scary for them. I was a little bit scared for them. They have some lights on the front and the back of the buggy that flashes like a bicycle light would do, to make you aware that they're there, because most of their buggies that I've seen are black. And so you're not going to be able to see them very well, especially at night. But the fact that they're sharing the road with semi-trucks and RVs and cars, I say sharing, they were on the side, but still, that's scary. They should have their own road, somewhere else, so that they don't have, one, the issue of cars passing them by, and two, all the exhaust coming out of all of the cars and just the pollution from that as they drive with the cars. So anyways, okay, so my last little thing, which I thought was kind of interesting, I'm going by all of these houses, beautiful, beautiful homes. What I noticed was there was horse poo in front of the homes, on the side, of the roads where the Amish were driving their horse and buggy. And so there's horse poo everywhere. And so I'm kind of laughing a little bit because when I had my home or any apartment I've lived in, you have to pick up your dog poo. It's just, being respectful. And so it did make me wonder, they're not picking up their poo. So there's got to be some service out there that comes around and picks up all the horse poo. But as a homeowner, to have all this horse poo in front of your house, some of these houses are really nice. It's got to be weird. And I guess that's just something that you live with out here. I don't know. But I know. Kind of my little observation, if you will. But all of these things interest me. I'm not saying it as a negative. It just interests me because I'm super interested in how people live, their culture, their society, their religion, why they believe the way that they believe. And, especially coming out here from, I grew up in Dallas, Texas area. I've lived in Jacksonville, Florida. I've lived in Columbus, Ohio. And then I moved to the Seattle, Washington area in 2002. And I've lived in that area since this year. And except for one stint in Arizona for a year. Culture and society is very different from coast to coast. And so you know, I've seen a little bit of that in my lifetime from moving to all of those places, but going through, you know, all of these roads and traveling, seeing how people are and how diverse, you know, people are, just even to like what they eat, what's popular in that area. Some places barbecue is really popular, some places fish is really popular. Oh, when I went through Cody, Wyoming, steak was very popular because they raise cattle out there. That's the fireworks. Maybe I should show you the fireworks. It's pretty. I really love seeing all of the differences out there. This is part of what is just so fun for me, and I'm really enjoying myself.
Join me in the next video where I start the Lake Erie Coastal Ohio Trail for quest number 13, and I also get myself into quite a sticky situation that calls for only a backhoe to pull me out. And as always, if you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment below, and like and share my videos. Thank you.